Hi guys, welcome back. So today I have another haul video for you, and this is kind of a combination of some Black Friday shopping I did and a collective book haul from Black Friday, at least the things that are here so far because there's more coming, plus some other things that I've just picked up in the last month or so. So let's go ahead and get started with things that are not book related, and then I will get into the books. I went into a couple of little boutique shops and I happened upon this handmade candle that, you guys, I'm so obsessed with it. It's by Cape Cod Soy Candles and it's called Bonfire. Oh my gosh, you guys, as you can see, I've been burning this a little bit. I'm obsessed. It smells so good. It totally smells like a bonfire and marshmallows. It's amazing. Then there's this pair of shoes from Aldo that I had been eyeing for several months, but they were really expensive and I wasn't gonna pay full price for them. I think they were originally like $70, but then for Black Friday, they had a 50% off sale. So I was like, $35. Yes, I can do that for a pair of shoes. So I'm really excited. They're kind of cool looking and practical. So I got these shoes and I love them so much. I think they're so cool. They're really comfortable, super practical for being a mom, but I just love the detail of the gold zippers. We'll see how long I can keep these white, but I like them and they zip up on the sides. Lastly, before we get into the books, I have some beauty purchases because you know I gotta get that. I did purchase a few things from Sephora, and if you guys don't know, they actually have really good Black Friday deals. They'll have sets or samplers of things for $10, $15, which is kind of cool. So the first thing I got, this was a really good deal actually. It was $15 for this set of the It Cosmetics Miracle Water and Secret Sauce Moisturizer. I actually did a review of the moisturizer a while ago. I got a sample when it was sent out. It's a really good product. It's just super expensive and I am not normally going to spend $64 on a moisturizer. However, for $15 you get this nice little set with their Miracle Water, which is like a toner, and a decent size of the Secret Sauce. So I got that because I do think it's a good product. I just am not going to spend $64 on it. Next, they had this nice little lip set. I think it was $12 from Urban Decay, and it's actually what I'm wearing on my lips today. It came with this 24/7 Glide On lip pencil in the shade Rush, and this lipstick. This is in the shade Back Talk. So it's this really pretty pink nude lipstick. I really like it. It's very comfortable. Also, does Urban Decay not have the cutest packaging? Yeah, that's kind of cool. And I had a thing where if you ordered online, you could add on a special gift for VIP members. So they had this other nice little lip set from Bite Beauty, which I had actually never tried any of their lip products. And since I got this, I have tried them, but I really like it. Anyway, it comes in this cute little pouch and you get this set. This one is a lip liner and primer. It goes on clear, but it helps kind of prime your lips. And then you get a little lip liner pencil in this kind of pink shade. It's just called number 68. And you get a little mini lipstick, and this is in the shade Sweet Cream. It's their Amuse Bouche lipstick. It's another just really pretty kind of pink nude, super wearable shade. So I am enjoying that. And then the last thing before I get into the book haul is a mini eyeshadow palette. And I had seen these and they were really pretty. Plus I had this deal where I could get like $20 off a purchase. So it almost paid for itself. It's a mini palette by Huda Beauty. This is the Electric Obsessions palette and it's so pretty, you guys. Look at those colors. They're so pretty. I was like, shades that I don't already have in my collection. And if you don't know, people seem to love the Huda Beauty palettes, but normally I wouldn't get them. They're really expensive. They're like $65 or something like that. But the little mini one was only $27, which again isn't cheap, but with the $20 off coupon, since I was already purchasing other products, it essentially cost me $7, right? Yeah, so this is really pretty. What's nice about it though is it comes with a lot of really vibrant matte shades as well as 3 different shimmers. Again, you're probably not gonna get an entire eye look from this palette, but it's nice to add into other things and I will definitely get some use out of this. In case you're interested, I'm gonna swatch a couple of these for you. They're just so pretty. Okay, so these are 3 of the matte shades. Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm so excited. I haven't really played with this yet. Look at that. They're so neon, and look how pigmented. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Here are a couple of the shimmer shades. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. So yeah, look at those colors, and there's more too. It's really pretty. I'm super excited about it. Definitely be on the lookout for some looks including that palette in the near future. Next up, let's get into this book haul, and as usual, I have kind of a lot, but there are reasons, mostly. While we were on vacation over the holidays, we went by their local public library, and they actually had a cart full of free books that they were just giving away. So, you know, I had to get some because they were free. So the first thing I picked up was Wild Magic. This is book 1 of the Immortal series by Tamora Pierce, and I love Tamora Pierce. I think she's fantastic. It is a library copy, but whatever, it was free. Next up is a book that appeared in my Holiday Adventure-a-thon TBR, and that is Secret Santa by Sabrina James. This is a Christmassy romance novel of some sort. I don't know much about it, but it just looked kind of fun. And then finally, I picked up The Mistress of Spices by Chitra Bandarji Divakaruni. And this sounded interesting. I actually think I may have seen a movie based on this book before. It's about this woman who has magical abilities using spices, and then she's transformed into the body of an old woman and goes to Oakland or something like that. I remember it being kind of an interesting movie, and it just looked kind of cool, so I picked up the book. Next up, let's talk about books that I picked up while making my recent used bookstore video, which I will link above. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out, please. I worked super hard on it. It was really fun. I tour some of the great used bookstores in Manhattan, in New York City, where I live. And I mean, you know, I'm going to visit used bookstores. Obviously, I'm going to end up buying some books, right? Of course, right. So let's talk about the books that I picked up. The first bookstore that I went to there was The Strand, and I have other books in this haul that I picked up at The Strand at other times because I keep buying books at The Strand because it's really close to where I live and I'm there all the time and it's kind of a problem. However, while I was there on that occasion, I only got one book, and it was a new book. And that is this gorgeous copy of Rosemarked by Livia Blackburne. It's one that I had been wanting to pick up. I saw it on sale. You guys, look at that cover. It's so freaking gorgeous. I have been like wanting, and look, the end papers have this beautiful map. The book itself is white with gold lettering. I mean, seriously, it's beautiful. And also, it just sounds like an amazing YA fantasy. And you know, I love YA fantasy. Plus, the author is Asian and she's a new mom, and I follow her on social media and she seems fantastic. So I really wanted this. I've heard great things about it. Definitely excited about picking it up. So I got that. Next up in that video, we went to the Housing Works bookstore and cafe, and while I was there, I picked up one book, which was this gorgeous edition of Timeless, Diego and the Rangers of the Vastlantic. I had never heard of this, but I picked it up. It's super heavy, you guys, and if you want to know why, it's because it's printed on photo paper and it has these amazing, amazing illustrations in it. It's a middle grade sort of steampunk fantasy story, and look at the pictures. I mean, it's beautiful. So this is by Armand Balthazar. He is both the author and the illustrator, and he used to work for Pixar before he started writing this book. It's beautiful. I started reading it a little bit with my 3-year-old. It's a little old for him, but we're still gonna try because there's lots of cool pictures. It's amazing. Then we went to Book Off, and while I was there, I picked up 3 books. The first one was this beautiful hardcover edition of Wayfarer by Alexandra Bracken. I have Passenger, I read it, I really enjoyed it. I've been wanting to pick up the sequel, and I found this there for $1, so I definitely got that. And then each of these other 2 books were also $1. First up, I got a paperback copy of Outlander by Diana Gabaldon because everybody seems to be raving about it, and I figured why not hop on that bandwagon, and it was only $1, so I picked this one up. And then finally at that bookstore, I picked up City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. This is book 3. If you don't know, I am working on collecting these editions of the series, but I don't want to spend a fortune, so I'm looking for inexpensive copies of them. I already had book 1, and now I also have book 3. Moving right along, I also went to a thrift shop while I was on vacation over Thanksgiving, and there I picked up 4 books. The hardcovers were $2 and the paperback was $1. First, I got Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinborough. This is a thriller, and this was actually a Book of the Month Club edition. I'd heard good things about it. I thought it sounded really interesting, and I've just been feeling like adding some thrillers to my TBR, so I picked that one up. Next up is a book that I've heard a lot about, I've been wanting to read because I love this author, so I got a copy of Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. If you haven't read anything by her, seriously go check her out. She's written so many awesome books. If I get through this, I'll do a video about some of the works that I've read by her, but she is just fantastic, and I've heard great things about this novel. I also found a copy of Death Comes to Pemberley by P.D. James. This I've seen over the years, and it just sounded really fun. It is a mystery novel that is set after the events ending Pride and Prejudice, but with the same characters. It just sounds fun. I love Pride and Prejudice, so I thought it was worth checking out. I found a copy of Big Little Lies by Leanne Moriarty. This cover is gorgeous. I've heard really good things about it. I know that they made a TV show miniseries based on this book, and I heard good things about that. I haven't actually seen it, but it's got some big people in it, and the storyline just sounded really interesting to me, so pick that up. Sorry guys, this is gonna be like a super long video. My apologies. Okay, so then I have a bunch of books that I got from the Strand, which you know is seriously my weakness. First is a book that I actually picked up not because I'm super interested in reading this, but because I want to use it for a giveaway that's coming up on my Instagram feed soon. That is book 1 of Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, The Sword of Summer by Rick Riordan. I know people love him. I thought this was just a nice paperback edition of the book. And if you guys don't know, my Instagram has been blowing up. I'm really close to 1,000 followers over there. And so once I do hit 1,000 followers, I'm going to be doing a really awesome giveaway. If you don't follow me, my social media is always linked down below, so if you want to, feel free. I've got a Bookstagram account, but I'm going to be hosting a giveaway over there pretty soon. That's going to be amazing, and this is a sneak peek of one of the items. Then I found a arc of Blackbird of the Gallows by Meg Castle. I've been seeing this around. I think this was in a couple of book boxes, and it just sounded kind of interesting. I think it's like a creepy YA book of some sort. I don't know much about it, but I just thought the cover was really pretty, and I'd heard some people say good things about it, so I thought for $1, why not? Then I actually found an arc of a book that is not out yet, which is exciting. I have the first book, I haven't read it yet, but I need to. That is Daughter of the Siren Queen by Trisha Levenseller, and this is the sequel to Daughter of the Pirate King, which I hauled in my last book haul. So I got a copy of that at the Strand for $2, and then I found an arc for $1, so yeah, excited about that. This releases in February of next year, so I'm hoping to get through both of these books and let you know what I think. Then you guys, I was so excited because I found 2 Harry Potter books that were $2 each outside the Strand, and I have a pretty small Harry Potter collection, which is sort of tragic because I love Harry Potter. I used to have more of the books, but over the years I just stopped having them. First is one that, you know, if it wasn't $2, I probably wouldn't have picked it up, but I am curious, so I did get Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I know there have been very mixed reviews about this book, however, I do still want to read it, and I am happy to have it in my collection. It's really pretty. I mean, it's pretty. And then I also found a hardback copy of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I do not have a copy of this. I am really hoping to get a illustrated edition of it sometime soon, but in the meantime, this was nice. It's in good condition. It's a hardback, so I'm really happy to have this. We're winding down, you guys. 3 books left, and first couple are actually books that I'm wanting to reread. These are books I read a long time ago, and I've been wanting to go back and read them. I never finished the entire series, but the Strand had used copies of these for 48 cents each, so I picked up the first 2 books in the series, Terry Goodkind's Wizard's First Rule and Stone of Tears. These are the first 2 books in a series. I think there's like 10 books in the series, but I remember it being really good. This is high fantasy. I loved it the first time I read it, but it's been a very long time and I never finished the series, so I want to go back and reread these. So starting in January, I will be reading this one. I have a few rereads planned, so I'm going to do another video later on talking about some of my rereads, but just so you know, I picked up those. So the last book that I have to haul is a newer one, but I had some coupons at Barnes & Noble, and I own 3 of the other books in this series already and love them. It is The Silver Mask in the Magisterium series, and this is by Cassandra Clare and Holly Black. If you have not read this series and you like middle grades, please go read it. It's so, so good. It gives me total vibes of what it felt like to read Harry Potter for the first time, except it sets some of your expectations on its head. So well written, so vibrant and fun. If you like middle grade books, definitely go check these out. I think they're fantastic. It starts with The Iron Trial as the first book in the series, and I have not read this one yet. It came out and then there's one more book and then that will finish up the series. But yeah, these are fantastic, so I picked this up. All right, that is it. How many books is that anyway? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 books. Oh, you guys, I know. Oh my gosh, 20 books. Yeah, and that is not counting the books that are in my subscription boxes. So those are the other books that I have acquired recently. We all know that it's a problem. One of them I bought for a giveaway and 3 of them were free. So there's that. But I have plans for a lot of them. Anyway, in the comments down below, let me know what books did you guys buy this month, if any. Did you do any Black Friday shopping? Do you hate it? Do you love it? I really like deals, but I don't do so much of the electronics. I like other parts of it. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to see more, and I will see you guys next time.